morning.
You are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.
Still a beautiful Tuesday morning. Sure, it is a wonderful one on the other side of the radio. Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. It's Morning Express. Welcome to Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Mᴏᴜ Akinyosoye. And of course, on Mainland Focus, we will be looking at least one or two, three major issues, as always, on Mainland Focus, so you can bear your mind and the itching reservations and contributions that you probably would have about the subject matter, which we'll bring on board at every point in time on Mainland Focus, Mainland 98.3 FM. So we will be focusing on one major issue, which we have across board this morning in our dailies, speaking of the issues in the power sector and the recent attacks and the recent back and forth. We is Mᴏᴜ Akinyosoye once again. You can join us live on Facebook and YouTube. We are streaming live currently on 98.3 FM, and you get to see what's going on in the contributions at the comment section on Facebook and YouTube. You can have access to the radio. You can listen at www.mainlandfm.com. You can just simply input Mainland FM. Welcome once again. Before I give the several avenues for you to also be part of the conversation this morning, would like to really reported the update in the power sector. Given that electricity tariff imbalances had now triggered new subsidy and inefficiencies debate and all of that, and even the Gencos had raised concerns over the 4 trillion naira subsidy and condemning the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission about the new or reduction in tariff that they are coming on board with. The Nigeria's power sector prompted indications that the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission may be charging Band A customers about 50 naira per kilowatt about the electricity. That the more states have announced plans to reduce electricity tariffs distribution limited, revising the electricity cost for Band A customers from 209 naira per kilowatt hour to 160 naira per kilowatt. I mean, that has immediately been greeted with a reaction vehemently with opposition by power generation and distribution companies, who had claimed that the move ministry is indebted to power producers to the tune of over 5 trillion naira. Yes, we earlier had the debt of 4 trillion naira, but as Gencos has said, had now risen the current debt to 5 trillion naira. And so the Gencos and Discos that attacked the Enugu state over that move, which they made yesterday, which according to stressing that it followed all required processes to even arrive at the new 160 60 naira kilowatt hour. They are saying that we've gone through, we've done checks and balances, we've gone through, and this is cost reflective, is sustainable in a reduced power tariff for Band A customers to 160 naira per kilowatt. But the Gencos and Discos are saying we haven't been patriotic to have been supplying power for this while with the debts we have on ground. That's so going about saying that you want to have reduction, then this is looming for. We still need money to pay the debt. Though the federal government had promised to pay 2 trillion naira out of the 4 trillion naira we had earlier, but talks have not been initiated about the debt being paid by the federal now to the 4 trillion naira debt, making it 5 trillion naira now. And so the Gencos and Discos are saying Electricity Regulatory Commission's planned Court of Band A electricity tariffs, warning that the decision relies on questionable subsidy assumptions and it poses serious risk to the country's fragile, joy Ogaji. That the Genco stated that the tariff revision sets a precedent for all other states and fails to reflect the true cost of electricity tariffs like their Enugu counterpart. Recently, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission had disclosed that 7 Enugu states, we have Ondo State, Ekiti State, Imo, Oyo, Edo, and Kogi, and other states like Lagos, Ogun, Niger, and Plateau are still expect why they plan to cut tariffs in their jurisdictions from 206 naira per kilowatt hour to 160. I beg your pardon. The state said the plans to slash tariffs. Lagos said it will soon announce its tariff plans for Lagosians. However, Ekiti insisted on working with the current multi-year tariff perspective before our contribution, or whichever contribution you would like to give. However, so discos who operate in these states want that any state that is planning to cut tariffs should be ready to pay the shortfall without any delay to the Gencos. And so the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission had announced, or that's on Sunday, that they have reduced the Band A tariff in the state from 209 to 160, which would take effect. Commission issued a new tariff order to the Main Power Electricity Distribution Limited, reducing the electricity cost for Band A customers. So that being said, update that they are going to be reducing. Gencos are saying, well, you can't do that in the midst of the debt we have on ground. And some states also are saying that, well, we are going to be following suit and be rave planned soon to Lagosians and all of that. So in the face of this, what do you think? What are your thoughts about the move by the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission? What is the solution, and how do we even have the conversation? You can choose to put a call through to the studio line on 091-3600. Your thoughts and your contributions via that same line, 091-3600-0410. For WhatsApp messages, 600-0430. Facebook and YouTube is also very much open, as we have that section for your comments to send. So you can send your comments to the comment section right on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll definitely pay attention to that. All right, turn on the volume of your radio set when you call, and do your name and where you're calling from, and as much as possible, so that we can get more engagement and contributions. Just summarize your thoughts in a minute. All right, we start with the calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to contribute to the session.
Oh, thank you very much. Your name or where you're calling from?
ʟᴏᴏᴜ calling from Lagos.
Oh, thank you, ʟᴏᴜ. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to the reduction of electricity tariff, I think Enugu State has gone in the right direction. Looking at what the Gencos are saying, right, Enugu has reflected the truth about debt that are still being owed. And one of the transition issues that some of these states more like gain control over their own electricity market. Okay, they are charging this high to defray the existing debt, but that's not the case. You are charging high, but you are not defraying the existing debt. So essentially, it's more like ripping off customers. You are not taking, you are not reflecting the actual tariff. You are charging high, and you are not using it to defray the existing debt, but you are still claiming or laying claim to the former debt being owed, but you are wrong.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Ope had even pointed out the fact that you have been saying that, and there has not been, let's even leave aside the, promises from the federal government with the amounts they're saying they are going to pay to lay off the debt. But since the increment of the tariff, nothing has still been done to the debt so far. So what exactly are you still, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter Usifu. I'm calling from Abanje.
Thank you.
What Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission has done is very much commendable, and other states should copy from this, especially other distribution companies like a coal distribution, a Ikeja distribution company. Should, copy from this, because it will help the masses of Nigerians, and of course, it will help to generate more revenue that they will come up. There'll be much more production. So what the Gencos should be thinking, especially the federal government, is to produce more megawatts of electricity. When they do this, it will help. And then the prices of electricity will come down. And masses will be very, very happy for this. You understand? So the power minister should think of, producing more megawatts of electricity. That's why power. You understand? So this is very, 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 very nice for the EEC, EERSA, Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission. Right. What they have done is very, very commendable. Other states will follow suit, especially Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Really appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. Good morning.
You are the very best, yes. Issue of electricity that we're discussing. You see, electricity is the soul of the country. Otherwise, we'll be living in the past, in the dark ages. So we don't want, we should not play politics with electricity. Yes, because it is the foundation for any development. So the way it's going is that we have to power holding generating for a whole country. It does not work like that. In America, I lived in Houston, Texas. You have the Houston Power and Lighting Company. It provides power for Houston alone. Bola Tinubu, I'm very surprised that he's behaving like this, because when he was governor of Lagos, to come and was president at that time, Obasanjo insisted that Lagos cannot generate power by itself.
All right.
Thank you. Lagos can generate. I'm put
to engage more callers. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
Now should there.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, Aaron, there's something that this man was talking about. Actually, we are serious with it. Even in Lagos, how many years have APC been in government? This is the 10th year. So why couldn't they have actualized it? The issue is that Nigeria should produce electricity affordable, accessible, and available. Any other thing is politics, and that is what is going on. It's not as we are talking about in the north and south now. They are just putting problem in the masses ahead every day. Because if you can play politics all over the country, manipulating people to join your party at all costs.
All right,
it's not done. Concentrate. Restrict consultation. Let there be head egg.
All right.
It's not can't be done. Bartholomew something in the ABI alone. There are so many engineers that can produce for us. It's the administration that is the problem.
All right. Thank you.
How to make it affordable, available, and accessible to people is what to be the top notch in our this thing.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Hello.
My name is Peter Omonse from Shomolu.
Thank you.
Lady Mo, you see this thing they call debt. The government is owing us. It's a fraud. It's a lie, pure lie. Let me tell you what they call debt. I went to NEPA office 3 weeks ago because I discovered that 2013, 2014, they said we were owing them 600,000 in a building of how many people? 7, 8, 9 people. We went there and they said here in around October, we now saw 1.6 million. That is our debt. We went, how did we owe this debt? Where did we come with this money? All the while they said they want to spread it in 4 years for us to be paying. And they put huge load on us. That's what they call debt. They sit down in their office and write anything they want and then send to you and say this is the money you owe. And when you say you don't owe, and they call it as debt, nobody is owing NEPA. Government is not owing NEPA. They are just being fraudulent. And what these DISCOs and GENCOs are doing is what petroleum marketers are doing. Like when Danko, they say want to slash down, they say no. So why are they doing this? Why can't the government bring down? Okay, we were paying. I was not give us electricity at that what they call megawatt or unit, kilowatt per hour. I think it should not be more than 108,000 naira per month. What is going on? Why can't the government do something? Subsidize? You don't subsidize fuel. You don't subsidize education. You don't subsidize health. You cannot subsidize electricity. Don Peters, one of our callers here. Nobody's doing NEPA. They are fraudulent.
All right. Thank you very much for calling.
God bless you.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Are you hearing me?
Okay. I can hear you now. Good morning. Hello. Okay. If you can hear me, please do well to call back. Maybe move away from where you are a bit. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Lady Mo. Good morning. Head on the leadership, because we heard when our president said that if there's no light, we should not vote for him. That is a key point Nigeria is supposed to note. And look at all those tariffs from increment from so amount to so amount that it is now, generating nothing. You see, they will not even listen and go on siphonning money from the purse of the individual. Many businesses have collapsed. People cannot eat. And we say we have government. What pains me a lot is all those psychophants, all those bad supporters who cannot see this government failing, and they keep on supporting what government is doing. Are they teaching us nonsense? What are they teaching us for us to take to our homes? We see how this country is going. The president have every right to do something.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. So let's focus on how we can now. You're talking about the power sector. How do we now?
Power sector. They're supposed to scrap everything and start afresh. This president is not leading us well at all. That's why when we are watching out, he's not listening.
All right.
How can we have a president that is not leading us well? No, that is not acceptable.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Advice I have for those institutions that are complaining, they do the right thing to do. At least when Dangote reduced the price of diesel, those people those authorities that are exploiting that it will reduce the cost of gas, they also gang up. They should know what to do now. They know that everybody's aware that all the reforms of this government is geared towards revenue generation. It's not in the interest of Nigerians. It's not how to alleviate poverty. They are here to inflict.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you help?
That it will reduce power on gas and fuel. The marketers rose up collectively to say no, they don't want it that way. This issue of electricity tariff generation that we are talking about, what are the parameters they are using for us to really know that yes, they are in debt, we are indebted to them? What are the parameters? What are the yardsticks? Just like we have in the NNPC, the account is just like the NNPC. So what are the indices? What are the parameters they are using? When they privatized NEPA, the way it used to be then called NEPA, they sold it to the allies and cronies, and there are good leakers and psychopaths that are supporting them. We were just living like people, London cities and Saudi Arabia cities.
For calling, really appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Madam.
Good morning.
Good morning. I like this one.
Thank you.
You see, the point of this about GENCO. First of all, who are the people behind the GENCO? A land with history that is most of these are cabals. A land that Obasanjo is involved because they say it's in charge. It's being built by federal government. They have no access in it. The the terminals is being held by federal government. What is their contribution in terms of equipment? And they're giving because of the high rate. You will not even know at times whether there's flight in Lagos. Everybody is offering the flight because of the high rate. So Enugu the state has done very well. He has that means he has the sympathy of the people, And like you said, Lagos State, you put all the 400 something per kilowatt. What kind of rubbish?
All right.
So government should, rethink about this their arrangement with gens. So federal government should sympathize with us and reduce this price, like the states are trying to do. Have a nice day.
And you too. Have a nicer one. Thank you very much. Still, Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We are speaking and talking about bringing to the fore the issue of band A customers' tariff from 206 naira kilowatt hour to 160 naira kilowatt hour. And the Gencos and Discos are saying we have debts. You can't reduce at this time with that. You can, at the face of debts, be reducing the tariff. What do you think? And what's the solution? What's the way forward? How do we avert the impending crisis in the power sector? Hello, good morning.
My name is Robert. Can you hear me? Despite the fact that they signed the electricity bill, I think Tinubu signed it some months ago. But the same.
Yeah. Yes.
The fact that the federal government approved, they signed the power. They still budgeted billions of naira for solar power generation in Aso Rock.
Oh, okay.
Am I right? Tell us that the grid that we depend on has failed, so they resort to taking care of themselves. So anything that happens to us, they are left concerned. Why is somebody say Alhaji is just like a joke, my sister? You understand? Somebody say he is reducing what people are consuming, and the Jeko say no. That who is auditing the power sector? Who? It's just like NNPC. Who is auditing them? Okay. Well, thank you very much.
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Madam Michelle.
Oh, thank you for calling. Good morning.
This is decentralized it. I said it to IE, Eko, Ibadan, Benin, Port Harcourt, Enugu, this way. Let me tell you, I will advise my president to hands off his hands in energy. Let any state, anywhere you want to go and bring. Obasa just came in, Tinubu went to bring in Lagos. Maybe it could have spread, nationally. But as it is now, he's on the seat. Why don't you do the same? Tell your people, tell the governors, anywhere you want to go and bring light, go and bring it. Whether it's from Germany, Brazil, UK, anywhere, Japan, go and bring light. Let them come and run your district. Because the way they are doing it is they are doing a racism as far as I'm concerned. Maybe 18, 20, 22 hours a day. Is it free? It's money.
All right.
It's money. People who are using a prepaid meter, they're not putting on anything in the house. I say, I do too much. So I go buy 1,000. They give me 8 units. All those kind of, what kind of nonsense is that? It should decentralize this thing.
Thank
you. Let know that is his achievement for 4 years. Money.
Thank you very much for calling. Mainland 98.3 FM, Mainland Focus. My name is Mᴏᴜ Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The problem is very direct. There are two major problems: illiquidity and the real pricing of power. Now we have the government is paying about 5 billion. Basically, it tells you that you have a budget of about 55 billion. You have a revenue of about 40 billion above that. So you have a deficit of 13 billion. Government is still looking for to fund the budget. Now you have to deal with debt caused by the old power block. Have a shortfall of about 13 trillion in their budget. Those who are charged on meters, we have about 13 million. We only have probably about 5 to 6 million that are meters. So government has gone to World Bank to be able to borrow about 500 million. Since 2024 today, they have not been giving. So who will borrow you money to be able to even meet this thing? If you say you want to go the way of Egypt went. Egypt went to borrow $40 billion then. It cost them about 30 billion to do the 7,000 to 8,000 of savings. Calculate that at about $500,000 per one, as you do what you have. And that is why they be able to think of creating an aid so that debt will not kill us. That's why the government does not have that kind of money. If I expecting government to continue to pay this bill, they cannot. That is the truth of the matter. And power in itself, Iran, and all of that. So people must be ready to pay a fair share of power. The new electricity bill that helps to decentralize is good enough. But can people pay? And people will tell you that they will reduce it to what? Who will pay the tax power? It's not rocket science. Somebody come here and be telling me now that it is leader.
All right, thank you very much. Really appreciate. Well, I don't think, I don't know. Because we'll always be ready. I mean, looking at the trajectory and looking at over the years the real supply, are you not ready to pay for it? Yes. But when we have issues where there are debts and of the debt, but what we are looking at is how we can still more charge the people, increase increments, taxes, and all of that. Moving ahead to Facebook comment, problem will not leave Adelabo as Minister of Power. Christopher F. Young says, good morning, Momijio and President General Fuad. God bless you guys in the studio, Mainland FM. God bless you. Incompetence and others. And for this reason, no matter the amount of money invested in there, we cannot see any good results and the citizens suffer for it. Benjamin says, good morning, Lady Mo. Good morning, Fuad. It is unfortunate the situation Nigerian masses find themselves whereby politicians have it all, undermining what the masses are passing through. Why is tariff of everything common man enjoy in Onsi? If Enugu Electricity Company is planning to reduce tariff, then Nigeria Electricity Regulations is accusing them. The Nigerian masses are now seeing clearly who their enemies are. It's just same thing of what Dangote is trying to do by planning to reduce cooking gas, and the marketers are saying no to it. What a country. Benjamin from Shogun stabilize, and there will be no crazy charges. As the promise been glitch or has glitched like Hanex system, we are not ready to come. You two will have a great day. Onotoye Michael says, hello Mainland FM, there is no two way that any administration that is based on propaganda can achieve success. It's unfortunate that President Tinubu, whose major agenda during the electionary campaign is to ensure that there is stable power supply, to the extent he said categorically the Nigerians should not vote for him for second term, urged him to advise the governors that is receiving huge state allocation to see how they can have their power station since the bill has been approved. It's disheartening that government allow Genco and Discos to be defrauding the citizens by bringing erratic that the prepaid meters should be given free because the meters directly or indirectly remains the property of Disco. I just pray that the sector will not end up like the NNPC refineries that is not subjected to transparency and proper accountability. The way forward is for the federal government to decentralize by encouraging the Jagamo community. Francis Ekpeyong says, good morning, Lady Mo, Stage Forward and Mainland FM crew. This government of Tinubu APC has not failed to prove to the world that it's anti-people. Why are they always trouble with anything that can give so-called to the people? All they do is increase, extort, squeeze the life out of people. What crime has the ordinary citizen committed against Tinubu, who promised affordable and available power, though himself had earmarked for solar system? All right, in our Sorok. Away from that, WhatsApp says, good morning, Mr. Fuad and Lady Mo. It is not high time to dissolve the Ministry of Power. The current minister is a financial person who has no knowledge of the energy sector. Electricity has been taken from exclusively to states have the authority to establish their power hubs. Mr. Fuad, all the discos acquire the assets of the old NEPA. Till tomorrow, communities are still taxed to buy. From WhatsApp, Emeka from VI says, the Minister of Power should be ashamed of himself for what he has allowed the power sector to get to. Imagine a state government during due diligence to find that a reduction from 206 naira to 160 naira is still going to be profitable for the nation, and the minister is on the seat during doing nothing but right without transparent government. Everything they do is to grab for themselves. The police retirees are suffering. Okay, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Please bring me your searchlights on the utter injustice on the police retiree. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day as well. This says, good morning, Madam Mudukwe. Nigeria's power sector is suffering from huge corruption, abuse of office, and incompetence of people at the helms of its affairs. The present high tariffs without a corresponding electricity availability are very worrisome to the majority of Nigerians. A lot of craftsmanship has been put into Okada riders as a result of dearth in electricity. Kudos to Enugu Abia state government, while other state governors should do everything possible to reduce these unfortunate menace. Noah from Igondo. Thank you very much. Also, this says, hello, Mainland FM. There is no two ways. Okay, took that from Facebook. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. This says, good morning to Mainland FM crew. This crisis in the power sector is a perfect reflection of Nigeria's mess and failure in the area of leadership. Look at the being owed by other customers indirectly. What they are saying is that they should be allowed to continue to exploit and should change loyal customers just because they claim that some customers are owing them. What an injustice. I call on right-thinking Nigerians and manipulative tendencies in leadership as we have it today. The president's silence in all of this is by itself complicity and indirect approval to what is going on. Victor Aloibuke from Ikeja. This also says, good morning, Mainland FM. Please, would it be a crime for this government to revoke their licenses and order for forensic audit and create room for forensic investors in the power sector? But this would never happen in Nigeria. Owen from Lagos. Okay. And also this says, good morning, dear presenter. The challenges facing electricity in the country stem from the insincerity of the followers and the leaders. Any working country have one thing that stands them out or stand them out: law-abiding citizens. The other way around is what applies in Nigeria, and that's why nothing is working. A thief will not have the God bless Nigeria. ʟᴏᴏᴜ from Alapere. All right, thank you very much for your message. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. More.
Good morning.
Thank you, my dear. My name is some of us say, why are the buyer? See, this moment as I speak with you, we don't know the buyer. When we are talking of government, we talk of politicians. What we call this those working the power? We say federal government owing them. Expected B, we pay a lot of money every month. Whether we have life, we don't have, you have to pay. Both the government and those who are governors, most all of us, nobody can be just as that, not corrupt. Some people are using this like we are talking about now. They are not paying. As I'm talking to you now, all the money I hold NEPA, this moment I'm talking to you, is just 3,000 naira. I pay my money every month. Every Nigerian, somebody say they owe 300,000. What do we owe it for day one? Two. When we talk to government, we must talk to ourselves. So people to the right money. What are we talking about? So for me, I want Mr. President, as we start the electoral DP, for everything to establish, I want to talk to my government because please and please, do the right thing. Let us have it. If they are not, they do this policy to this matter, they come be generate a lot of it. They have light. So, all right. The government just like to say bill or no that in this country.
What are Samuel calling from Ikeja?
Thank you.
Lady Mo, I want to contribute on the topic of today.
Please go ahead in a minute.
Let me borrow the word of Barrister Curtis Adigba, where he will say that in Nigeria we elect people to solve our code. It was to solve that privatization supposed to solve the problem in electricity, Abi. But now what you can see the irony of Nigeria, because it is all about their interest, not about the interest of the country. You understand? Look at you privatize. Who were the companies? Who were those people? What was their track record before they sold those companies to them? That is the same thing in a country where a president can wake up today and say he awarded a contract without bidding, that is building a 700 and something kilometer road that there was no even bidding. You understand? For that contract. And we say we are running a country. It's a pity. It's only God that will help us.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Really appreciate it. Hello? Hello? Oh, my. Okay. Hello.
I don't get ready. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Lady Mo, my name is Mᴏᴜ. I want to ask you how much in the same shares of Ikeja distribution company or Eco? Because it's a private company now. Have you done it for stock exchange?
Okay. Do you want to buy shares from NNPC?
Buy shares. I won't buy.
Okay, I will let you know.
Okay.
I will let you know that. Find out.
I'm going to not get credit. No problem. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling. Really appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm sorry, Lady Mo, for 1 second. I don't do this, but I want to do this to correct one misrepresentation. That we owe them 300,000 when we did it. They said 600,000. Then they called us to come for negotiation. We went and negotiated and brought it to 400,000. And we started paying. When it got to 300,000, they now came back with 1.6 million. When we want to quote ourselves, please let us get it right. Even I went to NEPA office then at Mᴏᴜ house. I tell them to print out our statement of account. They printed it out then, the lady there, and told us, he said, Peter Monse, you people have paid too much. NEPA is owing you. And they called NEPA to CPC with us, and we sorted that out. Please, I just wanted to correct that misrepresentation. Okay. That was not nice. I didn't say we owe them. We never owed NEPA. They forced that debt on us. And we tried to pay, and they slammed us with 1.6 million. Is that what they say? People are owing them?
All right.
They called NEPA, and they called...
All right. See? Hello, good morning. Oh, okay.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me? My name is Don Peters. I'm calling you from Osaka here in Japan.
Thank you.
I can hear you. I'm with you. Please, I'm interested in this topic. Number one, Enugu State who carried an audit, and after the audit, they see that the people ripped off by the electricity bill. That is number one. Then brought it to cost. Authority in the central is kicking it. Number one, the people should understand that is for them. Who is it? The private state, the general country, general, the people who run the country in general? Because somebody called right now in the name of Mr. Olaku.
Hello? Hello? Are you still there? Oh, mine. Okay. Good morning. The debt, don't they know this responsible and such go after them to recover the debt? Power sector should be manned by people who knows the sector, choose whatever type of power that suits them, both in affordability and availability. Be it solar, should do away with this power discrimination under the guise of bans not getting it right. Moses from Lagos. Away from that, he says, Lady Mo, we are not serious in this country. When you talk of electricity, the communities provide transformers, cables, poles, and so on. Yet, estimated bills are Godwin Emechukwu from Ogun State. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Good morning, Mainland FM. The Nigerian head of state or president has done well on the electricity in this country. From Babatunde. From Fᴜᴜ says, good morning to all in the studio. Going by that says government does not have money to clear the Genco's debt, though he's very right that electricity power is expensive, rolling over the humongous funds wasted on those refineries. Adeyemi from Shagari is to pay for 40,000 megawatts on 5,000 megawatts they generate. Is that not a crime against humanity? Lagos State should immediately bring down this killer band A tariffs. Peter Omonse from Shomolu. Thank you very much. Right, just for a few seconds before. Okay. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah,
I'm Ethis. I'm calling from Yᴏᴜᴜᴜ.
All right, quickly.
Let me correct an impression here. Nigerians pay their bills. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we pay. We try. As a matter of fact, we pay. Yes. I have a friend. I'm not going to mention his name. I have a friend that you actually turn the distribution and power authority, you turn it into targets. They give them targets. Just imagine. When he told me, I was even shocked. They give them target, each of the marketers. Because they want to meet this target.
All right.
They can't back it up. Now, secondly, I had an issue where I stayed before because I'm in band A. As a matter of fact, I think they even after I told them, I went to the office and said, you guys are in the house. 15K for 2 weeks. A month, almost 30-something thousand there. So these people, they know what they are doing. I would have actually explained much.
I have to
no problem.
Thank you very much. Appreciate. Mohammed Ali said the power sector can be described as totally condemned, collapsed, presently darkness prevailing. ʟᴏᴜᴜ Ketu. All right. Great country, always nurturing our conscience just by the truth. That'll be all this morning on Mainland Focus. Makes fantastic and profound conversation right on the recap, like we always bring to your listening pleasure. I remain Mo Dukbe Akin.